Hi there, everybody. It is Wednesday, July 7th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. We start with Hollie this morning, who is tracking storms in the forecast.
Thanks, Danielle. And as we continue through the day, we are going to see showers, thunderstorms developing in spots, and some do have the potential of being strong to even isolated severe with gusty winds. So we noticed much more numerous showers and thunderstorms into this evening. And looking ahead to the overnight hours, we could pick up a random downpour or storm, and even through tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is going to be much more on and off through the entire day. So this is 3 o'clock tomorrow. We're seeing many showers, thunderstorms. We continue to see more into tomorrow evening. And then by Friday, a few leftover showers early in the day and a bit cooler, as many of you will be in the 60s as we start the day off. And then looking at rainfall potential over the next 5 days, I mean, it's going to be impressive in spots, even around here, where we could be talking as much as an inch or so of rain by the time, this all is said and done. So that being said, forecast for today, scattered thunderstorms, especially later, upper 80s, 91 yesterday, so it was very hot, and it's still going to feel really, really warm to you today. Scattered storms tomorrow, upper 70s, leftover showers into Friday, and then we're still going to see at least the potential of some on and off showers, thunderstorms as we head into the weekend and early next week. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you, Hollie. And turning to Elsa, we continue to track the tropical storm making landfall today in Florida. This is video of the storm hitting the Florida Keys yesterday. And Elsa will only make things more difficult for the search and rescue efforts at the condo collapse in Surfside, Florida. Ohio Task Force 1 is still out in the elements between the heat, humidity, rain, and of course, emotions. There has been a difficult mission for our local team. That has been that difficult mission there. They have found a few bodies in the rubble and were pulled off search and rescue efforts yesterday due to weather conditions. But they say hope is not lost.
I think the hardest part is knowing that there's still people that are in the pile and that, we still need to get to them. We're here to help families locate their missing loved ones, bring them some closure. So what that does is that gives them that drive.
The team plans to stay in Surfside as long as necessary. U.S. sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson will miss the Tokyo Olympics entirely after testing positive for marijuana. She won the 100-meter final at the U.S. trials a few weeks ago, but then the positive test was reported. She is now serving a 30-day suspension, which is over on August 5th. The closing ceremony for the games is August 8th. There was hope she could compete on the 4x100-meter relay team, but when the list of racers was posted yesterday, she was not on it. In a statement, USA Track and Field said it was incredibly sympathetic and fully agrees that international rules regarding marijuana should be reevaluated. And moving on to COVID-19 news, President Joe Biden addressed the rise in cases we're seeing across the country and not reaching his goals, his July 4th goal, of 70% of Americans vaccinated. In 4 states, fewer than 40% have received just 1 dose. At the same time, hospitalizations are creeping up again in many places.
Fully vaccinated Americans have a high degree of protection, including against this Delta variant. Study after study after study has shown that since early May, virtually every COVID-19 hospitalization and death in the United States has been among the unvaccinated.
The president says he expects 160 million Americans to be fully vaccinated by the end of this week. And both the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo and the Akron Zoo tell us they will soon vaccinate their animals against COVID, saying the shots are an added layer of protection for most species. Both zoos plan to administer the vaccines to animals that are susceptible to COVID-19. That includes primates, big cats, and more. A zoo in Southern California has also started vaccinating its animals. And the Ohio Supreme Court has declined to hear the appeal of Timothy Loman, the Cleveland officer who shot and killed 12-year-old Tamir Rice nearly 7 years ago. The court issued their decision without comment. The Cleveland Police Patrolmen's Association was seeking to reverse lower court rulings which upheld Loman's firing, not for shooting Tamir, but rather for lying on his initial job application with the city. Tamir's mother, Samaria Rice, filed court papers in the case, urging the Supreme Court to deny the appeal. The decision effectively ends Loman's bid for reinstatement. And the Cuyahoga County Council approved an $8 million deal with an engineering firm to begin drawing up plans for a new jail. This comes as questions are being raised over how the county can afford the close to $500 million price tag. County Executive Armin Budish says the county can borrow money for the project without raising taxes. But County Prosecutor Michael O'Malley says he wants an independent financial review. And in Columbus, Ohio State Athletic Director Gene Smith says full capacity and tailgating for football games will be allowed in the fall. Games were extremely limited in size last season due to COVID-19. The spring game, well, it had a limited capacity of just under 20,000 people. Ohio State opens their home season on September 11th against Oregon. Okay, so it's time to celebrate Christmas in July at Progressive Field. On July 22nd, you can get Great Lakes Brewing Company's famous Christmas ale at the ballpark. It's part of the field's first ever Christmas in July celebration, happening during their matchup with Tampa Bay. So this will be the first time the Christmas ale is available outside of the brewery's pub in Ohio City during summer. Alrighty, so let us know in the comments section if you will be taking part. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Thursday morning on Go, starting very early at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everyone.